This is a print which is by Isaac Cruikshank, and here we see he has a little packet which is labeled tractors. The tractors were in fact an extremely popular patented device. They were sort of bulbous pin. They were purported to work on the principle of galvanism by stroking the affected area with the tractors, and it was supposed to draw away the pain. The tractors were issued in pairs. One of the tractors was brass and the other was iron. The tractors were invented by Elisha Perkins of Plainfield, Connecticut, who was one of the founders of the Connecticut Medical Society. When he patented his tractors, he was first denounced by the society and then he was expelled from the society. However, he didn't get the message because he was in Philadelphia at the time where the U.S. Congress was meeting, and he was busy selling his tractors to George Washington, also to the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. And there were two things that contributed to its popularity. One is that it was painless. One simply stroked the area and the cure was effected. Also, anyone could do it. It didn't require a medical professional to apply the tractors. This is a letter of patent which would have gone with the tractors when they were purchased. It shows that they are patented with the U.S. government. We see the stamp of George Washington, President, Timothy Pickering, Secretary of State, and in the bottom is really the bill of sale. The price of them in 1796 was $20, which was an extraordinary amount of money. We see here in this print, which is by James Gilray in 1801, here the tractors are curing the nose of the alcoholic, but we know from the advertisements the tractors would cure just about everything: rheumatism, gout, cancer, erysipelas, inflammation of the eye, burns, practically everything. Elisha Perkins advertised the tractors through pamphlets, which were both certificates of efficacy in which people gave testimonials. He had them printed up. And the interesting thing about it was that there is no description of how the tractors actually work. A person just says, "I, Joshua Bottom of Plainfield in the county of Windham and state of Connecticut, certify that I have been troubled with rheumatic pain in my arm for 4 months, which was often extremely distressing." He applies the tractors and he experiences a radical cure, which is effected by just one application. Another patient was troubled with pain and weakness in her wrist and had a tumor which had become hard and was about the size of a walnut. Dr. Perkins operated on that part with the metallic instruments, and the tumor was soon gone, and my wrist is in all respects as well as ever. This print by James Gilray was actually commissioned by Benjamin Perkins, the son of Elisha Perkins, who was introducing the tractors into London. And it does not, to our eye, look in any way like an advertisement, but in fact, a print by a well-known artist was the best kind of advertisement that the tractors could have. The reason that they wanted additional advertisements was that a physician at Bath, Dr. John Haygarth, actually did a trial in which he compared the metallic tractors to a set of wooden tractors, which he created and painted to look like the metallic tractors, and he applied them in 5 cases of rheumatism, and he found that they had exactly the same effect. This was published and caused people to begin to doubt the efficacy of the tractors. Of course, I think certainly by the medical profession it had been doubted long before that. But this came into the public view, and there was the need for the Perkins to do something to present their tractors in a more positive light.